Hey guys, what's up? It's JRCuber, and in this video I have another unboxing from the cubicle.us. I have no idea what's in this package, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. Alright, so in here we have the new MF3RS3. So this is the successor to the wildly popular MF3RS2, which was my main for a while, and I still do recommend it. I think it's a really good cube, the magnetic version of the puzzle, the MF3RS2M. So now we have the MF3RS3, which has gotten quite a bit of hype, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. So let's go ahead and do some first turns. So right off the bat, it's a little bit slow, but overall it feels pretty nice. It's pretty snappy from what I can tell. You know, it feels like a pretty tight spring tension. Yeah, overall it doesn't feel like super loose and wobbly, which is, you know, generally good, but there's still a pretty decent amount of flex. It's not an incredibly rigid cube, but it's definitely pretty rigid. Like, it's not super flexy and wobbly or anything. Like, I don't know, like an unmagnetized little magic or something. That could just be the speed. I don't know. It feels a little bit sluggish right now, but overall the turning's good. It's very, very smooth. Also, this doesn't feel like it's magnetized out of the box, so I'm sure magnets will make a big difference in the future, and a properly set up, you know, cube will make a big difference as well. So here's the mechanism. Doesn't look like it's anything too complicated. Here is the corner. Definitely a modified corner base. That doesn't look like anything I've really seen before. And then here with the centers, we have these very, very pointy bases to the centers here. So I'm assuming that's for stability. Hopefully it won't cause any catching problems or anything like that. Yeah, as you can see, there's kind of like two tracks along the edge. I don't know if you can see that in there. So there's like one inner track where the torpedo is, and then an outer track. So this is a budget cube. I'm sure it's going to be probably right around $10, $10 to $15, at least for the unmagnetic version. It's kind of a bummer that the cube doesn't come with magnets pre-installed. You'd think with a cube like the MGC being able to be so cheap and still have magnets, that MoFang JiaoShi would be able to put magnets pre-installed in this cube, but this definitely is meant to be, you know, a very, very cheap option. So they probably just had to skip out on the magnets, but all that means is that, you know, for anybody that really wants to use the cube, they're just going to either have to go buy magnets and install them, or buy a more expensive version of the puzzle that has been pre-magnetized, and that's going to be approaching, you know, the price of probably a better cube anyways. As for the stickerless shades, I just noticed how dark this red is. Just to compare it with the MF3RS2 shades, everything is a little bit darker. Actually, it looks like it's just the red and the blue that are a little darker, which I really like, because I didn't like the red on the MF3RS2. I thought it was way too light, so I definitely like this change. On stock tensions here, which are pretty tight, corner cutting is going to be like just barely past 45 with quite a bit of force. So I probably want to loosen the puzzle up a little bit and throw some lubricant in there. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that right now and see if I can get it to be any better just with a little bit of fine tuning. So the cube is already feeling a whole lot better. I just loosened it by a half thread on each side and dropped in 2 drops of DNM. And it's feeling way faster, like actually at a speed that's, you know, very usable now. It's not the fastest thing I've ever felt, but, you know, it's definitely not bad. So I think with some more fine tuning with the tensioning and some core lube, because it definitely feels like it needs that, this could, you know, probably be pretty good. And of course magnets as well. But yeah, right out of the box, the performance is, you know, adequate. It's just decent. It's not anything spectacular. It's not blowing me out of the water. The feeling feels pretty basic. The plastic doesn't feel too, you know, high end, which definitely makes sense. But yeah, the turning is really smooth. It's just still pretty snappy when you're turning fast. And overall, more of a rigid type feeling to me. Definitely not terrible. So yeah, that's about it for the MF3RS3. Yeah, hopefully I'll eventually get a full review out on this puzzle. I've got, you know, a few other puzzles I want to review first. Pretty much the lineup right now is the 356X, then the GTS3, and then the GAN 460. So after that, hopefully I'll get to this cube. Anyways, that's about it for the MF3RS3. Thanks, of course, to the Cubicle for sending me this puzzle for free to review, and also for sponsoring the video. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, turn notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.